Or headphones.
Well, you can just go live and then make sure it works, and then go on live, and then go back live again. I'm gonna get my headphones too. I'll be right back.
So they'll be able to hear, but they won't be able to join in.
Right. What the fuck is that? Oh.
Yeah, they should be able to hear and watch.
Watch what?
It's us.
Watch the hangout.
They don't want to watch y'all guys.
Well, that's how they'll hear it.
They're gonna minimize the window and just listen.
That's fine.
They don't want to see you guys.
Yeah, I can't figure this out for the life of me.
You gotta speak for yourself, Isaac.
I can't figure this out.
Nah, my camera doesn't work, man. I'm incognito. That one too.
Not working, Jose?
I can't find the link or anything that the instructions say.
Well, just click on the link in the article.
That's what I did.
And what happens?
It took me to like a regular YouTube page. I have trouble with Hangouts too when I live stream. Did you get it to work, Sonic Ninja?
Well, that's an awesome name.
That is an awesome name.
Alright. It makes me feel dumb. Yeah. You know fanboys don't like to feel dumb. Sign in as the owner of your YouTube Plus page.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Visit you. Yeah. Select the profile.
That's what I just did.
Okay. Make sure the account holder is the manager. I can't figure this shit out.
I just did it.
You just did it in your live?
Well, no, I'm not live, but I got to the the steps I can get to. You just got to attach your email that you're using for the Hangout to the YouTube channel. If you follow that link, you have to sign in.
Let me see.
What is going on? We should take away your chair for not being able to figure this out.
Anything?
No, I'm not seeing.
All right. So when you click on the link for YouTube/channel switcher, what happens?
All right. I'll do a screen share so you can see.
Okay.
Screen share. Come on. Oh, this one stacked up. Yeah, everything's acting up. I'm clicking on the screen share button
Okay.
and I can't even screen share. So when I
No.
click on the link you gave me,
Uh
it goes to the fuck is this? Hold on, that's not right.
huh.
I opened my Google Calendar. That's not right at all. So is that my main page right here? It says view profile as yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't see nothing about
You have to go to your channel.
my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My channel.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what this says. Oh, I'm back. Hold on. Okay. All right. You gotta connect it to your Google Plus page.
See, that's the part that I'm not seeing.
That's the link at the bottom of our first article I sent you. It's you see that? If you go back to the Google page I sent you, the help page that's broadcast Hangouts on air from Google Plus pages. So there's the one in the middle with the YouTube channels, put your link, and then the other one is in bold. This is connect your Google Plus page to an existing YouTube channel. And then the last part of that in bold is if your YouTube channel is already connected to a different Google Plus page or profile and you want to change it, blah, blah, blah. And then there's one that says follow these steps to connect it to your page, and it's a link. You see that? Step number 2.
I'm at connect your Google Plus profile page to an existing YouTube channel.
Yeah, okay. And step number 2, there.
Follow these steps.
Yeah, click that.
Okay.
And you gotta follow these steps.
Advanced account settings.
Okay.
Yo, I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm about to end the Periscope and flip shit. Connect your channel.
Yes, yeah, connect it with the Google Plus page. Does that happen or no?
I'm in the account settings now.
Uh-huh.
It says connect your accounts.
Uh-huh.
Upload video, add to video playlist. I don't see nothing to add.
Connected accounts. What about the first overview tab?
Overview, it says my name, edit on Google Plus. So I'm already attached to Google Plus. View
Okay.
additional features, see all my channels, or create a new one.
So why don't you create a new channel?
We can talk about My Little Pony. They're not reading. Alright, so I think I linked it.
Okay.
Alright, I stopped the broadcast because now I'm getting pissed.
Okay.
The fuck, man? Yo, YouTube has always been the worst.
I feel like it's not some. It's just it should just work. So the idea is you're doing a hangout from your Google Plus, right?
Yeah.
So once they're connected, it should live stream. To host a hangout on air, the Google Plus page, you need to connect your Google Plus YouTube channel. If you haven't done this right, blah blah blah, you can follow the instructions below. Start an unlisted hangout on
Oh,
air.
now it's letting me do the freaking. Alright, screen share.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. I saw it for a second.
So,
Is it working? Is it not working?
I can't. It won't focus on your screen, Jose. I'm trying to make it.
you see it?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
That's only when I talk.
No, I can lock it. I locked it. All right. So you're in your thing, right?
Right.
And go to channels. Wow, these are all your channels. You have a lot of channels. I have like no channels, but you have your channel.
Uh,
Go my channel. Top left. Okay. For returning subscribers, for new visitors.
add a new section? I mean, I don't even
Yeah,
know.
try that. Select content. Click that. Is it opening? I can't see.
Yeah, it dropped down. I don't know what to put.
I can't see it. I can't see what dropped down. Lagging a bit.
Yeah, see, it's not loading, updating.
Are you okay?
Still nothing? No.
All right. I don't know. I can't see the drop down menu. It won't show it for me.
So, so fuck it.
Yeah, I guess just whatever. We gotta do this. It's 10:45.
We'll do it with the next episode. We'll
Yeah,
figure it
we'll
out.
figure it out. There's got to be a way to do it so they can watch but not interact. There has to be. View. Can you do me a favor? See where it says View As? Click that. Do a new visitor. Look at that. Click that. This is what. So it is working.
Okay.
So basically, you just have to get people to go to your page, but not obviously not signed in as you. Look, there's me.
Do me a favor.
Hey. See? So it's a little delayed, but it's working.
And can people comment here and stuff?
Yeah, they can do whatever they want.
Alright, so I'll be right back, alright?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take off my screen share.
Yeah, but that's all you have to do is tell people to go to your page, or if you want to make it more, whatever, you make a Fanboys at Large page and do it through that way. This way they're not going to your personal page, and that's all they have to do once they're connected, like you did.
All
Does
right.
that
I
make
did
sense
create.
now?
Yeah, I have a fanboy. I'll do that next time.
Yeah, yeah. We don't have to do this now. I'm just saying it does work. You did
Okay.
all you had to do. You just had to connect the two accounts.
All right. So
So we're gonna do it or not?
Not today, right? Unless you want to, it's up to you. But then people are going to go to your personal page. So if you want to do that, not a big deal.
it's not a big deal.
Yeah. So just go open all you should have to do is go to the YouTube page where we saw the video streaming and just get the link to that page.
All
That's
right.
it. And that will work. Yay, we figured it out.
I fucked up. I've clicked on something I shouldn't have. So
If you want to do that.
I'm not gonna look at the feed of the live feed. Like, how am I gonna see the comments?
You can if you want. It's up to you.
There's gonna be a delay on the live feed, no?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Just,
you can just tell people to leave comments there, and then we'll answer them.
I'm gonna just send private link for now, just to test it out.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I mean, we don't have to record today if we're just working out the kinks.
Well, if we're gonna record today, we should start very soon.
I just want to make sure we're doing this right, so that in the future.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to worry about the live thing right now.
I just want to know what people are experiencing on the other side.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Do it. Do it up.
Let me just invite Wade and Reno,
Okay.
and then they'll let me know what they're saying.
Okay.
It's just gonna be them two.
I'm just gonna send them a link. I just want to see how much of a delay, what's the comments looking like.
We're off Periscope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're off Periscope. They're just gonna see the hangout now. They're gonna hear and see it.
Cool.
I sent one to him. I sent one to Reno. I think if I send them this link straight over here, they. Oh, that's easier. Event page. All right. I'm gonna send you this link, Chris and Isaac, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll start for sure.
Okay.
So this is the link I'm sending to people right now, just to see.
Got it.
I don't know exactly.
You want me to open that thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I see. It's just it says YouTube page. It says Fanboys Awards live.
And is our page with actual what's on now?
Yeah, I mean it looks like it's delayed a bit, but it's hard for me to tell because I'm like talking in both places at the same time.
Right.
There is a little thing now that says click here to join the audience for Hangout.
That's what I want. I want them to join as an audience. Where do you find that at?
There's like a little banner in the video. Let me see what happens when I click it on this Mac. Okay.
Be a part of the conversation.
So I joined on this other Mac.
This is what I wanted.
Okay. Well, this has a separate link.
Yeah, so this is how to join as an audience and not a.
Okay, so we got to go here and then here, and if you do here, I'll add this link.
This is what I want. I want this to join.
Here, this is the link I got from the Hangout. So I joined on this other Mac.
This is group chat. We got one viewer. That's you.
Probably, yeah.
But this would be to invite people to the button up here is to invite people to actually partake in the conversation. And I'm wondering if the link down here. Oh, I've got 3 viewers. It doesn't tell us who they are.
They're inside the Hangout or in the YouTube page.
They're on my page. Right down here in the bottom says 2 viewers. I don't know.
I think only you see that.
Okay. How would they participate? Q&A. This feature is disabled. Why? I don't want it disabled. Alright, I guess we gotta keep testing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even gonna send out that link to anybody. So whoever's the 3 viewers, I don't know who they are. 0 viewers.
Now it's 0?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's do another day, man. Let's start recording. I'm gonna lose my energy for it.
Alright. So I don't want to broadcast it live to everybody now.
No, well, they don't have the link, so.
Alright. I feel like so discouraged.
Well, we got it. It's a process, but now we know what to do.
Yeah, it's the first time doing it. Why would you
Yeah.
feel discouraged?
Yeah, don't feel discouraged. It's fine. Now, next time we know exactly where to go and how to do it.
Yeah. See?
Is my camera working for you?
I just see your profile picture.
Why is that doing it? Present to everybody.
Oh. Presenting to everybody.
I don't know. So many fucking features on this thing.
Now it says you're muted.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright.
sir.
That was super weird. Alright.
Yeah.
I muted I like disconnected. So Chris, you the only person that has video working, it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with this, but I hope that's okay.
I can hear you fine, so
Alright.
that's what really matters.
Alright, let's start.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fanboys at Large, the best comic book podcast here in the multiverse. My name is Jose, and I'm here with my co-host, Isaac Adon1, and returning is Chris Perry. What's up, Isaac and Chris?
Yo.
Yo, 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 what's going on?
Nothing much. I mean, we just came back from doing a periscoping prep work again, and we're trying to figure out how to do a live podcast and
Through Hangouts.
through Google Hangouts, which, it's getting a little complicated, but hopefully work out the kinks and have a live episode where people could participate.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, of course, the boss, so Don One will figure it out.
There you go.
With our powers combined.
Definitely. I think we'll get it. We'll get it for the next episode. But I want to thank all the people who joined our prep work, brainstorming session. The conversation went everywhere it could. Like I noticed that when we do our Periscope, if you use Periscope, you could find me at Jose Gomez, Hozay Gomez, and join our little sessions where we try to prepare for these episodes.
But for the viewers that don't, or not viewers, you hear me? For the listeners that don't know what it is, explain to them what that is, because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, so Periscope, I mean, it's been around for a few weeks now, but it's like a broadcasting app. So anywhere you're at in the world, you can just broadcast a video of yourself. So it's not like a Skype or a Google Hangout where you guys see each other. It's like you're just watching me on TV, and you can send little comments on the chat box in the bottom and participate. Like we have a whole bunch of people that were just participating. And we had Sarah join us, we had Wade Ilson join us, we had Reno join us, Cortez join us for a little bit, Sonic Ninja, a whole bunch of people were joining us. We believe some real females joined. They could be bots, but either way, thank you for joining us. And this episode is going to be about some of the news that came out this week and some Comic-Con predictions and some Comic-Con rumors for San Diego.
Yeah, a little bunch of just cleaning up, right?
Yeah, I
Is
was
it called
saying.
cleaning up? What do you call it? You have like these cool names for things.
Oh, thanks for putting me on the spot. I like cleanup.
Cleanup works.
Or rumor roundup is always my favorite.
Rumor Roundup is a good one.
There you go.
So where will we start? Let's start with Chris's favorite.
Oh, God.
Something he's passionate. We got to get this podcast burning.
Ah,
So, Ghostbusters. They're doing a remake, reboot, sequel. What is it really considered? Just
It's a remake.
reimagining?
It's a remake. They're completely ignoring the first movies.
is that you just saying that, or is it?
Oh, no. It's a remake. It's not a third movie. It's not a sequel. It's a complete reboot remake.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
And you know what's one of the things that you guys will probably hate about this movie if you didn't know this already? I know, Isaac, you're especially going to hate this. So it takes place in New York, but they're not filming in New York.
Oh, what are
Yeah.
they? Where are they at?
Boston.
Canada. Oh,
Boston.
Yeah. Boston, which is like the 46th biggest city in the United States by population. And they're going to make it seem like the biggest city in the United States.
Yeah, I am mad at that, Chris.
I know. That's why I had to tell you, because
That's
I'm
so
mad.
disrespectful.
It is. Why not just film in New York? Like, what's the big deal? Just film it in New York. But that's what they're doing, among other things, with this movie. Yeah, but it's a complete reboot.
All right, I'm disappointed already. But they showed us the backpacks,
Yeah.
the car, and the outfits, and some on shoot pictures. What you think of that? Chris is like devastated by this stuff.
I like the suits. I don't have a problem with the stripes. I actually kind of like them a little bit.
Okay.
I think the proton pack looks like crap, and I think the car looks like crap. And
all
what
right,
else?
Chris.
What
I
else?
have to ask you this.
Sure.
As a Ghostbuster, like Ghostbusters is everything to me, and I'm sure it is to you.
Mhm.
So in the first movie, whoa,
The new Ghostbusters coming out.
what's that?
What is going on?
Sorry. All right, so I was gonna say in the first movie, essentially they were a startup company, and everything they had was total junk.
In a way.
In a way.
Well, they were also in Columbia University for a long time.
And then they got fired, and
They
they
got
had
fired,
to
but-
had to do everything like homemade. I don't know. I just feel like the backpack and the hoopty. I don't think this is the final Ghostbuster car, the Echo One,
Mhm.
but I do think they're gonna get a nice souped up version at the end. But I think this is like a little homage of the come up of the Ghostbusters. Even like when they shot their first commercial, remember how corny it was in the show?
Mhm.
No one took them serious. So
Mhm.
I think the proton packs look cool to me. It
I
was
like
like
the proton packs. I like the car. I thought the car looked vintage. I'm not crazy about the outfits, but
So flip flopped basically.
yeah, I don't really like the outfit, but everything else seems pretty cool.
yeah, I'm excited for this.
No way. I
So
hope this movie makes negative money.
what do you think? What do you think? Like, are you gonna watch it first?
I'm gonna watch it. I don't know how fast and how crazy I am about it. I'm just excited to see what they could bring to it. Yeah, I'm on the fence a little bit, but I'm open-minded.
Well,
Not that Chris isn't open-minded. I'm just saying to this idea, I can kind of accept it to see what happens.
I just hope it's not too much of the same things like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and Slimer, things like that. I hope it's like a new monsters, a new story.
I think Slimer will be involved.
He
It's
is.
hard to yeah, it's hard
He
not to
is.
have him.
He already
But
said he's in it.
I don't mind if we do see some of those things, but I just hope to see, obviously the stories. If the story's different, that's cool.
I'm
Excuse me.
pretty sure the story is kind of close. It's kind of similar, but they're not going to be in Colombia. They're going to be some other place, I think. I don't know. But it's a similar story. It's not the same thing, but basically, I think what's her name, Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig are friends, and they meet up, and I don't know, something happens, they come back together. I don't know.
That sounds just like the plot from the first one.
Exactly.
Talking about Ray and Egon, so we're guessing those may be the Ray and Egon characters.
One of them is super smart scientist. Yeah, I think Kristen Wiig is the Egon equivalent.
And then Melissa McCarthy will be the Ray. Is that what we
She ain't
predicted?
Bill Murray. We could say that for sure.
Who did we predict? Were we on the right page on that, Isaac? We're
Uh,
trying to guess which roles are similar to.
I don't recall who was who.
All right,
Anyway,
fair enough. So let's go down to another topic because there's a lot of stuff coming out Comic Con. It's like unofficial stuff, official, and then there's rumors. So we got a major Marvel casting. So we know Spider-Man is going to be in Civil War. So that only means the extended Spider-Man family is going to get casted, and we got our Aunt May. Exactly. This was a surprise to me. I was waiting to get a haircut, and it just popped up on my Twitter notification.
Didn't I send it to you?
Oh, you did. Was it your tweet?
No, I just sent you a picture. I think I screenshot. I don't mean to put you on the spot. I just like, yeah. Matter of fact, it was right. I sent you a picture.
So what do you think about Melissa Tomei?
Marissa.
Marissa, I apologize.
I'm cool with it. I mean, it makes sense. It's a younger Spider-Man. May can't be a bag of bones like she
Yeah,
was.
I
She
don't
can't be the Crypt
understand.
Keeper.
How many years? Why was she always the? I understand that they raised Peter Parker, but she always was portrayed like a dust bag. Like all her images, like when you look at all the vintage Aunt May stuff, until recently, like even in the Ultimate World and the New York cartoons, they made her a lot younger. But yeah, I mean, I'm okay with not having the really old Aunt May. It was cool for the first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, she was good in the first one or two of the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans. I don't
Yeah, she
know.
was very true to the old, like what, 80s?
Yeah.
The comics, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the next one was
Sally Mae.
yeah, there you go, and she was
Sally
fine.
Field. Sally Field. Sally Mae's a financial company.
That's a company that owed thousands of dollars to.
Well, either
Yeah.
way, Sally
But
Mae or Sally Sue,
Sally
I got,
Fields.
I
Sally
got.
Rivers,
We just
Sally
making
Fields.
Wade just said he is listening to the podcast live, so I guess whatever hocus pocus we did, it worked.
All right.
Oh,
Cool.
that's cool.
No, but I'm excited to see her. There's a lot of jokes because I think Robert Downey Jr. and her had like a love scene in the movie. So there's a lot of memes out there that's saying that Spider-Man, that Tony Stark is his father.
Okay.
Well, he wouldn't be his father if he had a love scene with Aunt May.
No, it's just another movie with the actress. Robert Downey had a role.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I
Got
mean,
it.
that's the meme.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's that. And then we have Rachel McAdams rumored to be a part of the Doctor Strange movie, which I mean, she's a great actress, but I don't know. I really don't know much about the world of Doctor Strange. So
Hmm.
Yeah, at this point they can do whatever they want with that. As long as we got a solid Doctor Strange, then I trust Marvel with everything else.
yeah. And then it's like it doesn't stop. So Marvel had no presence at San Diego Comic Con in the movie side of things, right? They're not having a big movie panel. But then
Hmm.
again, it's like now we get news that Wesley Snipes was in talk, had a very good talk with Marvel, and it had to obviously be Blade related. So we did an episode Blade revamped, and we always talked about how to reintroduce Blade into the MCU, and it looks like it's possible. So what do you think they're talking about? Netflix series, cameos? What on earth?
Netflix, I think, is
I would
probably the
assume that, yeah.
yeah, just because of what Daredevil did and how they were able to go real dark and kind of make it a 13-hour movie in a sense.
Right.
So Blade could definitely get that treatment and that would work. It could also be cameos and other yet to be seen Marvel properties. He doesn't really play a big part in Civil War at all. So
No, he wasn't in Civil War.
no, exactly. So it's not that he's not getting another movie.
I think Doctor Strange will be a good introduction for him. That's when you really
Mm.
start getting into the mystical realm of shit. Like, I
That's what
have
I
a hard,
want to see.
I have a hard time envisioning him go into the Iron Fist world or the Luke Cage storyline, anything like that. I have a hard time.
Hmm.
I would assume though Netflix is the solid bet because I
That's
doubt they would. I mean, they don't have a horror franchise. So if they wanted to do movies, it may work, right? Because he's cutting up vampires, he's not cutting up people.
Well, it doesn't even matter, right? At that point, it could be a TVMA. It could be. I mean, Daredevil had a few impalements of human beings,
Hmm.
so I think they could go all out and they don't have to worry
Well,
about nothing.
well, Netflix you go ham. It don't matter.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like a movie.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like
It,
the first official rated R movie, you think?
I mean, it doesn't how rated R does it need to be when you're cutting up vampires? He's not really putting swords through people. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's cutting through like and he's making them into fire, like
And
they
Dust.
disintegrating. Yeah, so you may be able to pull that off if Marvel wants to do a movie. I'm saying, they touched pretty much every genre. If they wanted to go into a scarier or darker, like and make it still fun, maybe uh, Blade would be a cool thing to see. But I would think Netflix would probably be their best bet. But who knows? I'm just saying it can go either way if you think about it in that sense. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, I think it's just great that they're even entertaining the thought that Marvel's even talking to Wesley because
Yeah.
his series, the first two movies were probably the most decent Marvel adaptations to even include into their timeline.
Yeah, I thought. I mean,
Yeah.
what in our episode, like we said, how much better can they do Blade than those first two movies? They really nothing wrong with them.
Yeah. And you just stole the words right out of my mouth, Jose. I mean, I was just thinking, I'm just happy that they're talking.
It's always
Yeah.
a good sign, especially when Marvel's involved. They don't really seem to waste time, and
Nope.
everything that we ever heard of, they're just talking, always manifested. Even the whole Spider-Man rumors when the Sony leaked, everything
Yep.
when they're just talking, they're not
Vin
bullshit.
Diesel, remember? When
Yeah,
he was
remember?
like, I'm just going to read. Okay, I am Groot. Yeah, that's all
That's
it's
his
about.
reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And speaking of the TV world, we have some more Jessica Jones stuff leaking out there, set images. Really spoiler free, so I'm okay with that. But it feels like the Daredevil season 2 is already shooting, and they're shooting in New York, and we already know Punisher is going to be in there. But now we got Elektra, an old friend, comes back. And Chris, I'm gonna let you do the honors on this name right here. I know the last name.
Chris gets the names.
Oh, I don't even have it in front of me. You put me on the spot. Hold on.
She was in G.I. Joe.
She was in G.I. Joe.
This is me trying to fill in his face. She was in G.I. Joe.
Fill it. I'm going. Hold
And
on.
ironically, she was wearing red and using swords as
Oh,
such.
okay. It's either Elodie Young or I'm gonna say Elodie Young.
Elodie Young as
And that
Elektra.
one name? That's the first
No,
name? Like Cher?
Elodie Young.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna call her Young Young.
We just call her young Electra. So she's officially in there. That's something we hope for. I think a lot of people predicted that, same as Punisher, Electra is an obvious addition to season two, and it's almost feels like almost like Iron Man, whereas the first movie was just to establish him and maybe his villain, Kingpin, a little bit
Yeah,
of the Foggy, but now it's like part two is like, okay, let's start bringing in the characters that is a part of him that makes him even more complete. So we
and
got Electro, we got Punisher. I mean, Bullseye is probably right down the corner, especially after the whole, the rumors with Jason Statham went out
yeah.
the
So
window.
you would
So
assume that he's in there somewhere.
yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of Marvel characters in there that you really haven't seen in the MCU.
Do you think this season's gonna be longer than the other one? You think they add a couple of episodes?
I don't think
I
so.
mean,
I
that's what
think,
everyone's hoping for. I think.
yeah, I wish. I mean, like the Flash was what, Chris? Like 25, like it was
23.
23 episodes. I don't know if they'll do that route, but
No, not that many, but I'm saying like maybe 3 or 4 more.
like
Maybe like
16.
15, 16, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that they'll feel like let's give them something a little more? We're adding these extra characters, maybe.
Only if it flows right. I mean, Netflix was never really a problem like that, like, that we encounter with The Walking Dead and stuff like that, where it's, okay, commercial time, we gotta stretch this episode. Netflix is like a movie, so there's really, as long as the pacing is okay, I'm 100% down, but if I feel like the storyline start to drag in certain areas, then I feel like maybe they stretched it too far.
Yo, at the rate they're already filming it, it makes me believe that they already had it done. Like the
Possibly.
next portion of it, like they're already filming it.
Yeah, they already had a script done, but probably.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I would think it's routed correctly, like put together right.
Yeah, I just think her as Elektra, we always wonder who they're gonna pick. Then I don't know why when we cast these, we have to find these actors that are these mid-level actors, because now we know for sure that Marvel likes to build stars.
And that they should, because why do the Robert Downey? Chris,
And
go in with the numbers he got for the last movies.
ooh, yeah,
80 million for 2 movies. One movie didn't even come out yet. They
$80
already got
million.
80
That's the
million.
budget for 2 Blade movies right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
why
well
give
done.
that to a Robert Downey when you can make a Robert Downey?
Yeah,
You
they'll
know,
never ever do that again.
I doubt it. I really, really doubt it.
You know what it is? I just think he's either got blackmail on somebody or he just has a lot of leverage in negotiation. He's really good at negotiating, and
And he set it off for
he
them.
set it off for them, and he basically must have been like, hey, listen, you want me to do this? This is what it's going to take. And they're like, all right, well, the first movie made $1 billion, so I guess we can give you, we'll say 40, because that's half and half for 2 movies. But that's he's just got to be a really good bargainer and just saying, hey, you need me to be Tony Stark. If you get someone else to be Tony Stark, it's not going to be the same, and blah 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 blah. So
Plus, he must have knew Spider-Man was coming, so he said, "Listen, I only have a couple of more movies on the mantle, and then you guys are gonna get Spider-Man back. So I gotta get this money,
Yeah.
yeah,
and because then he's gonna steal the show from Captain America and Iron Man."
yeah. I mean, so think about it. Between the first Avengers, Age of Ultron, and Civil War, he made $150 million. 130. I'm sorry.
I mean, I was having this debate in the break room at work. It's like it's disgusting at the same time where we even live in a world where one person can make 80 million, but at the same time, the movie's making more than that.
Yeah.
At some point, it's just like any athlete has like, this is the value I bring to the franchise. I'm gonna get what I deserve. But then from our side, we're like, damn, like 80 million, like how much money is enough money? But it's this weird debate that really goes nowhere. But I guess to look at it on both sides, you have to say, if I was in that situation, hell yeah, I'll take the money. I made the franchise, like you said, Isaac. Like without me, there would be no MCU as we know it.
Yeah, I set it off. Like
Yeah,
Edward Norton didn't get a chance to do it.
yeah, you
Yeah.
ain't paying that rent. Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
That didn't go right. So, and then you saw after that they got a Mark Ruffalo, somebody who was more humble, chilled out. So, if you see what they're doing with this Electric cast, yeah, you would assume that's what they're doing. I'm gonna just build and then look at the Spider-Man we got. I don't know that kid's name.
And Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, young Holly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the pattern. And I'm looking at Ant-Man right now, which is at 71% fresh on Rotten Tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they are calling it one of Marvel's most unique movies. It's different, I guess, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I get
Yeah.
scared that they're gonna fall into this pattern. And I'm excited to see like Elektra and then Ant-Man, all these characters that you never really cared about. Elektra maybe you cared about if you really like, Frank Miller's Daredevil and stuff like that, but let's be honest, there were not a lot of Ant-Man fans out there.
Well, him for sure, but then Elektra, we had what was it, Jennifer Garner,
Yeah, Jennifer Gardner.
Yeah.
and from the jump, she didn't do it justice. And I can't even blame it on the movie she was in. She just didn't do it justice.
Yeah, I think that's the worst. Like in top 5, we did the episode. I think Steel is still number 1 worst comic movie of all time, but Elektra has to be like, I don't know what we put it, but it's top 5 for sure worst.
And all those movies too are like just teases to because they weren't even connected at that time. So now it's like when you hear these casting choices, you're excited because it's all a part of the same world. So now it's like it's coming together how you envisioned it when you probably were younger.
But then I have we're not big fans of Agents of Shield, but their next season is called Secret Warriors, and do you think we'll see more MCU characters Marvel characters in that series finally? That's one of the things that people wanted the most, and they built this whole Inhumans. We know that Inhumans exist; they're already established in the series. So now maybe the Secret Warriors are going to be a group of Inhumans, or maybe we'll see some more Marvel characters in the team finally.
I hope they're legitimately Marvel characters and they just don't be starting to make up shit for the show. If it's some real shit, then I'm with it.
Okay.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, you got to think at this point they're going to do whatever they can to keep the viewers they have and to get more. And that's where it seems to be going. So, even if they're obscure characters, like what was the one guy that was in season 2?
Deathlock?
No, the other guy.
Damn, more obscure than that?
I think he's part of Daredevil's universe. I can't remember his name.
Man?
Yeah, Absorbing Man.
Yeah,
See, that's cool. That's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
you could fill up a whole show with a whole bunch of bums. I mean, like D-list bums in the Marvel universe.
They're on their level for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right. That you have enough characters, that's what I'm saying, to spread it out and possibly start off somebody and you revamp them and make them cooler.
Yeah. Speaking of making it cooler, so let's go on to the other Marvel side of things, which is not Marvel Studios, but there's some things in the works here between Fox. So Deadpool, I'm predicting Deadpool's gonna steal Comic-Con again this year. It's crazy to think that last year a little CGI trailer magically leaked that weekend, and for me stole the show because that's what everyone was talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
And now he has a damn presence there, and the marketing campaign for this movie has been the best.
It's been on point.
It's been on point. Like,
Yep.
and all that shit when actors say, "Oh yeah, we captured the essence and we're staying true." Like everything is true to form in this movie.
So far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The comedy, the campaigns, like this one that had him hitchhiking Comic-Con, por favor, and a sombrero and a poncho. Like, I would have never thought of that. I thought that was clever marketing, and it captured him. That's like breaking the fourth wall because he's aware of Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what we said they should have done from the jump. Like, how I don't know how he went from what he looked like in the other movie.
Yeah.
But
God.
yeah, this is a no-brainer. Like, to make this happen, this is just a fun, off-the-wall movie. It's gonna be crazy. I know that.
Yeah. And the other news coming out was a crossover between X-Men and Fantastic Four franchise, which they're trying to get Bryan Singer attached to it. I don't know if this is gonna work out. I don't know with this movie. I don't even know if this movie is gonna open at 60. I don't know. I'm gonna say 65 million opening.
Bryan Singer's like, talk to me at the end of August. I'll let you guys know.
Like, wasn't this the same company that was trying to fire him during all the allegations? And
Yes,
now they want him to like combine everything and be their Josh Whedon savior.
that's exactly right. It's a terrible idea. It's gonna suck. So,
I just don't see the connection between Fantastic Four and X-Men. Like even in the MCU, they link up once in a while during major crossovers, but it's not like, Spider-Man interacting with Human Torch or Hulk fighting Thing and hanging out. They cross over more with Avengers in the past.
yeah.
So to find a decent story of why these four people have to team up with this fucking amazing team, uh, super extraordinary. Like, yeah, the Thing is super strong, but hey, we got a Colossus, and we have this, and we have that. We have a Jean Grey, we have an Iceman, and our team is better than yours. So I want to see what kind of story would bring these two worlds together.
And it's almost like Fox wants their own Avengers. You know what I mean? They want to try to capitalize on that and try to make that money that they're missing out on. They feel like if they have a super team up movie, maybe it'll make $1 billion or something. But they're sadly mistaken.
Unless
This-
Deadpool's in it.
Well, he is in the universe. He is in
Yeah.
the X-Men universe.
And
So
by then, maybe Gambit will be around, and
yeah.
I don't know if they think this is a good move, but I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah.
You better off. You better if you're gonna even try to do something like that, they're better off just bowing down and hitting up Marvel.
Oh
And
yeah,
being like, yo,
especially.
listen, we already if they're that gun hold about what they have already done, and that's their argument, they're like, yo, listen, use what we have and run with it.
Uh-huh.
I I, I don't even see how Marvel would want to do that. So I don't know if that's what's keeping them from doing it. But if they
Well,
want to just give it to them, start from scratch, like we've always said, then I think that would make them more money. So if they're looking for more money, like Chris said, putting those two movies together, then they're stupid because they're never gonna make as much money if they just give those franchises and do some type of Sony deal. Then they're really gonna make some money.
yeah. That's the
Exactly.
way to go. That's the way to go. So I think that's Marvel. We got Marvel pretty wrapped up. Anything I'm missing in Marvel? I'm ready to talk some DC.
I don't think so. I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Let's talk DC because this is exciting stuff right now. Since Marvel does not have a presence at San Diego Comic-Con for the film side of things, this is the year DC has to destroy. Like, there's nothing to hold back at this point. I already see they're pre-prepping. They have the armors are up, the suits and the costumes,
Yeah.
Yep.
which all look amazing. Like, we see the Entertainment Weekly cover was, I don't know, something about any covers. Covers are always bad.
Yeah, they always look like doo-doo.
Every like magazine cover because all bright and shit and it just looks wrong. But the costumes on display at Comic Con got me excited to see them in action. So we got a Wonder Woman wax figure, we got Superman, and we got two versions of Batman. One with the suit, and one with his regular
His armor.
his armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they got like a third, like a helmet that they're not saying what it's for. You
Well,
see
I thought that was the under piece of that helmet that Superman's gonna rip off during the fight. That's what I thought it was.
I mean, that would make sense. That would be cool. I'm just saying.
Because it has to be a great
Sorry.
fight. But in this convention, what do you think it has to? What does it take for DC to destroy everybody? Like no one's gonna be talking about X-Men, no one's gonna talk about Deadpool, and people will forget about Star Wars. What does DC have to do to totally steal the show?
I don't know. They may have to come out with, at least with another something visual. Give some people some visuals.
They're gonna have to, in terms of Batman, Superman, they're gonna have to show a fight scene or two.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Some
They're
visual.
gonna have to.
That's about it. What I mean,
I
as
think-
far as that movie in particular, what else can you?
No, I think all together. So say they have a panel all together. Like one table, just DC films.
Hmm.
DC should put all whoever they're putting on right now in one whole panel.
Exactly. That's what I'm waiting for. I think if DC puts everybody in the same table, Will Smith comes out, Robbie comes out, everybody, even our homeboy Jai Corney comes out, everybody comes out. We had the whole lineup, and then they have empty chairs, and you get the people excited for, oh, by the way, Shazam's here, and just get them excited and announce Shazam and have them there. Even, the Green Lantern rumors have been buzzing. Like everyone's thinking Green Lantern for sure is going to get announced, and maybe a director for Flash. I mean, we have a Flash casted, we have a Cyborg. Is there anybody in the Justice League missing? Just Shazam. If you go with the current incarnation, just Shazam and Green Lantern, right?
Martian
Yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Manhunter. Martian Manhunter, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll introduce him in the first round. Because say Unite the Seven, would he be considered a seven? Let me use my fingers like a little first grader. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg, Shazam, Green Lantern. I don't know if Martian Manhunter is going to be in this incarnation of Justice League.
I don't know either.
Oh, and I forgot Aquaman, so it may not.
Yeah.
So it may not even be Shazam in the Justice League. Yeah.
Right. I think it's just them right there. It doesn't, I think he'll probably be their Vision in their next movie.
Who, Chris Pine or
No, Manhunter.
Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter, yeah.
Yeah. I think he would probably be like how Vision was in the second Avengers. He'll probably be something to go to.
Which is funny because they're always compared as like rip-off characters.
Yeah, so that's probably what they would do, you know what I mean? And that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
but they definitely need to announce that Green Lantern. And they need to have the Flash on the panel. People need to get familiar with him.
Like, who are you?
Right.
Why are we not using Grant Gustin here? Like, what's going on?
Even bring The Rock out.
The Rock has to be there. He has to.
That would be crazy.
And he has to talk shit to Henry Cavill.
He does.
For sure, Suicide Squad, they need to show a teaser for that.
Oh, I think they need to go trailer. I mean, we see all the freaking set images and all that. Like, I want to see a 2-minute trailer at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe the people there will see it, and then they'll give us a teaser.
Well, that's
but either way.
That's the way they could win. Remember, we criticized them last year when the Batman vs Superman teaser came out, and they hit it while Mad Max like, hey, here's the trailer, watch it.
Right. Well, if they're smart, I'm predicting a Jared Leto Joker. At least a Harley Quinn and Joker thing. Maybe just that. Maybe they'll show that.
how he'll speak, a little bit of his portrayal.
Yeah, maybe him in the tail.
That'd be good. I would enjoy that.
Oh, can you imagine Ben Affleck and Jared Leto talking shit too next to each other? Oh, and Jesse got to be there, Mr. Lex.
Yeah.
Yep.
They just all better be there.
It may be that footage of I think that was captured on his cell phone where it looks like he's like front view and like and I don't know if he's like in a straitjacket or something.
Yeah, that would be good footage to show.
Something like that. I have a feeling. If they don't do that, then they've failed again.
Agreed.
I mean,
not necessarily that, but show something from Suicide Squad and show something from their Batman vs Superman because they need to, if they're not gonna bring out, because to use Chris Pine in a Wonder Woman movie, that's just wasting.
Yeah, no one likes, Steve Trevor. He's just a dude.
Yeah, you could do anybody for that.
Yeah. He's like Rick Flag. Like, you're just a guy.
Right. Why would you waste Chris Pine on that? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I would like to see him as Green Lantern.
Do you believe that the rumors buzzing that there may be multiple Green Lanterns announced?
That would even be smarter.
Maybe
like
3?
Like all 3 movies, or just they think you're gonna have like 3 of them at the same time, or like what do you think?
I think it'll be 3 at the same time.
Yeah, whether or not who's in Justice League or not.
Yeah, I know for sure Guy Gardner is not going to be in Justice League. John Stewart, I think that's when we'll get into the situation of which Green Lantern is going to be a part of the 7. Would it be the Hal Jordan or would it be the John Stewart?
I think I don't know. That's a toss up. But who you think they would? Do you think they're going to go with Tyrese?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I could see them not doing Tyrese.
Yeah, me too. Are you good with Chris Pine as Hal?
I'm excited. I'm not a big Chris Pine fan, but I think he has enough charisma and arrogance and star power to bring something to Green Lantern.
Yeah, me too.
Especially seeing him as a struggling leader in Star Trek.
Right.
And Hal Jordan is very similar to that. He's a little bit arrogant and brash, and
because he hasn't been given that chance yet, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be so happy if Chris Pine was announced.
How about you, Chris?
I'm okay with Chris Pine. I think they might do a like Hal Jordan TV show, Jon Stewart movie role kind of deal. You know
So
what I
do
mean?
you think that TV show would be a part of the Flash universe?
That's what I'm saying because they were
Uh,
already talking about it. You know how we talked and when we reviewed the Flash and we said they were dropping the hints
but
and
there's no way Chris Pine would do that, though,
well,
right?
no. I agree with that. There's no way that Chris Pine would most likely not do TV role, but I feel like they're kind of setting it up that way where Hal Jordan will be in the TV universe and Jon Stewart will be in the movie universe.
Oh, so that means it's Isaac's favorite John Diggle's gonna be John Stewart.
I don't know. I don't know. I doubt it. Maybe they'll just start fresh. But maybe
Yeah,
Chris, yeah, that could be smart too if they want to do that. I just think everyone, well, Green Lantern fans really would like to see multiples, so they could in the movies, so they can do something next level. But
Yeah,
I could see that happening too, Chris.
yeah. It's just because they dropped the hints already. So I mean,
Yep.
they're kind of laying the groundwork a little bit, and they've been so vague about I don't want to say secondary characters, but the secondary characters of the Justice League, not Superman and Batman, Green Lantern, Flash, blah 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 blah.
yeah.
So we don't really know anything about what's going on with them in the movie universe at all.
I love that we're doing this expectations and excitement stuff, and then Monday, or Sunday when we record our next episode, it's like,
Crushed.
and none of it happened.
Yeah,
And Star
crushed.
Wars destroyed everybody, as you know, it's the general consensus that Star Wars.
What was our hopes?
It's our hopes, yeah. But yeah, and let's talk about the big news. We'll end with this topic. The Batman. That's I guess the working title. Because when they announced that Batman vs Superman, they did announce that they are gonna have a standalone film. Like Man of Steel will have his own sequel focused on him, and Batman will have it. They didn't get a timeline, so we know now that the Batman, we'll just call it that, is gonna be after Justice League.
Yeah, 2018. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the big news, and maybe shouldn't be so surprising, that Ben Affleck is gonna star and direct the movie, which either makes you really happy or really angry.
I think that's probably being nice about it.
I don't
We're
think
talking
there's a
about
middle
family.
ground, right? There's no middle ground on this.
No, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going crazy over this in a negative way.
But are those the people that don't watch Ben Affleck's work? Like, there's like two Ben Afflecks. Everyone makes fun of it. It's like pre-Geely and then post-Geely. It's like the resurrection. Like, are we talking about which Ben Affleck here? Like, have you seen? I know he didn't direct The Town, but he was good in The Town. He got a fucking Oscar for Argo. Gone Girl. He didn't direct, but he was a great actor in that
He
movie.
was really good in that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I don't know why people are so upset and surprised.
And he's co-writing it, right?
Yeah, so he's gonna co-write it, and then they're saying that Jeff Johns will help co-write it. That's big. That's something that most comic book writers should be participating in the creation process.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about this before on the prep. He would be the first guy to star and direct in a superhero movie. And we haven't even seen him in Batman yet.
I
So
want to see his Batman voice.
yeah, we don't even know like how he is, and he's already getting his own movie. So and basically having creative control over it, in a sense. If he's gonna write it, co-write it, direct it, and star in it.
Well, yeah, but what did you think you were gonna get when, Oscar-nominated actor and writer? He won an Oscar for writing. He got nominated for directing, and I think he got nominations for acting too. Like, what did you think a part of the negotiations were? Other than I'm sure Warner Brothers is gonna finance the next 10 films. I'm sure that's already.
Well, that's some money he's gonna be making. I'll tell you that off Batman.
Yeah, and he's in Suicide Squad too, so he has that
Right.
multi-contract deal.
Yeah, and I don't know. I might be in the middle ground on this actually. I know
Okay.
you guys said no one is, but I might be just because you can't deny his work as a director. You hate him as much as you want. You can hate LeBron James as much as you want, but he's still the greatest player in the world. Ben Affleck is a talented director. He makes good movies when he directs. You can't deny it. But I don't know. It's hard to say because we don't know how he is yet as Batman. That hasn't come out. We haven't seen him. We don't even know how he talks. We don't even know how they're going to justify Superman just knocking Batman into the next solar system. Like, how is that not going to happen? but we'll see.
Prep time, buddy. Prep time. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate thing that the fanboys say. Well, Batman with prep time. But no,
Yo, him,
I think I read that something is gonna be kryptonite laced.
It has to be.
it's gonna have to be. But with his friend being Kevin Smith,
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll have some type of involvement, even if we don't, if it's not credited.
Oh, the dude has a podcast called Fat Man on Batman. You think he's not gonna be the? He's gonna read the rough draft, the first draft, the second draft. He's gonna be all over that.
Didn't he see or something?
The
This is a
suit.
little off topic, but well, besides that, yeah, he saw the suit. But didn't also in terms of Star Wars, didn't Kevin Smith see like an early clip or something of the new Star Wars movies? Because I know he lost his shit over it.
I think he got a set visit.
He got a set visit. Yeah, that's what it was, and he spent the day with JJ. So he because I know he came back and he gave like a lecture at college or something. He just like blew his wad like 5 times on stage. He just couldn't get over how great Star Wars is going to be. But I agree with you guys. He's Ben Affleck's like buddy, and he's like you said into comics and all that stuff. So he's definitely involved in some level, credited or uncredited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see where Chris is in the middle ground with it though. I understand. We haven't even seen what he's done with it yet.
Yeah, that's what I need to see.
But there is a lot of positives to it if he does do a good job
Yeah,
with Batman. But I have a feeling, I don't know, just from seeing the set pictures and things like that, I don't know about that cover, Entertainment Weekly, but everything else I've seen, that it looks pretty awesome, the suit, and just to see what he does with it, I'm excited. I'm pretty sure he knows he has to redeem himself as far as superheroes are concerned.
yeah, that's true, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much to cover at Comic Con. It's probably the biggest con, right next to New York Comic Con. So this is gonna be the one that everyone's gonna be tweeting about things like that during the weekend. Because today was the first official day, right? But
Yeah,
only the hardcore people really get the 4-day pass. Tomorrow you'll start seeing, I guess, comic news. Saturday is usually
movie.
big movie and TV announcements, and Sunday is I guess the second rate shows,
Yeah,
and then trying to get your Comic Con swag, hoping they still have some exclusives in stock.
yeah.
Anything
I'm
they
pretty sure the shows are gonna get a lot of what's that? What was the show? The new show they got coming?
Supergirl.
No, besides Supergirl, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something with that. But the other show they got, Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
gonna have a panel.
Definitely.
I think they're gonna see a lot of nice footage on that.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, man.
Yeah,
Can't wait
that's
for
gonna
the
be
fall.
cool.
The fall's gonna be dope.
Yep.
Yeah. So, anything else for Comic Con? Any expectations before we wrap up this live edition of Fanboys at Large? And we had some viewers. Thank you for watching or listening.
Watching and listening both. Yeah.
My camera's busted. It took us a while to get there, but we'll get it down packed. Fanboys at Large live.
Nah, no expectations. I think we covered
good?
it all.
Yeah, I think we're good. We got everything.
All right. So until next time, fanboys, stay at large. Thank you for listening. Take care, and we'll be back with a Comic Con recap later.